Welcome back, people. We got some more American Truck Simulator for you guys here today. So I did one mission, and one of them was 700 and something odd miles, and this one was a little bit over 1,000. So we've got up to day 5. This is now day 6 of Euro Truck Simulator 2, and this job will definitely make us level up. We're already on the drive. Oh, hold on, let me just really quick move that over, just so that way I can see our recording is always good. There we go. Alright, the long drive. I've been making some of these videos a little bit shorter, but I wanted to make a nice long video again, because sometimes people like to watch those shorter videos, and then sometimes people like to watch those videos that run on for an hour plus. And I don't know how much I've paid back to the bank. I know I've definitely paid money back. Anytime I haven't got a job going, I sleep 3 times, one after the other, to try and push us days forward, so that way we're paying back the loan that little bit quicker. Our driver has leveled up a few times, brought in some cash as well, some decent cash actually. We've now got 92,471 cash, or pounds should we say. You can change that to however you feel. So sometimes we show new games, old games, pre-order games. We have got some of those old school games coming as well. I want to get some of them old games that I used to play as a kid. I used to love playing some of those good old retro games. But this Euro Truck Simulator 2. American Truck Simulator is a good game as well, but out of the trucking games, this one was my favourite one, because of course we have the UK in it, and we can travel out of the UK to different places and stuff. They've definitely done a lot of updates on this game since the last time I played it, so I'm glad that I've come back to play it again. Anyway, our fuel's looking healthy, a little bit over halfway. Our sleep is a little bit under halfway, and we have 800, wait for it, there we go, 840 miles left to our destination as well. So I took the light off at the back as well. I changed the light just so that way it isn't too bright the other way, because sometimes it was a bit glaring, the colour. So I've now got a global instead. Anyway, let me know in the comment section below. I'm interested to find out. I've been saying it through each video that we've been making on this. I'm interested in a steering wheel. A good steering wheel that anybody can recommend me for games like this, American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator, and also for some of Forza. I like Forza. Recommend me a good wheel. I don't know what's a good one nowadays. I know Logitech is always a good brand, but there's so many different steering wheels out there for Logitech. And I have a PlayStation T80 steering wheel. Before that I had the Ferrari Thrustmaster T150, but the vibration was too much and it was making my desk rumble too much. So yeah, if you've got any ideas of a good steering wheel setup between 200 to 300-ish pounds, I don't really want to spend more than that, but yeah, if you can recommend me one, a decent one, leave it in the comment section below. Let me know if you've ever played any of this, and let me know what steering wheel you've got that you recommend. I'm interested to see what feedback we get back from it. 56 miles an hour, which is kind of the average. We normally get 56, 57 sometimes, unless we're going downhill, where then we get a little bit more. Oh, there was a little bit of FPS drop there. Oh, we're on our way. 800 miles to go. Whenever you're playing this, you're probably better off not paying too much attention to how many miles you got, because if you do, it's the expression of like watching a kettle boil. It takes forever. It takes absolutely ages. But the one good thing is, if you've got a lot of time to kill, if if you're sitting there bored and you need to burn 1 hour, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 hours, whatever, this game will definitely consume many hours driving. So I like it for that fact that sometimes, rather than running around or driving around, drifting around corners and running around shooting people and stuff, games like this is how I take my little wind down, my little chill time. Sometimes I play things like this on stream, and then sometimes I do like to come off stream, and to wind down I would come onto something like this, because this is relaxing, this is chilled. Well, at least most of the time it is anyway. And you can play it online as well. Online is available, but I mean, I might do some of the online stuff at some point. I'm sure I probably will, but for now I just want to keep progressing through, leveling up as much as we can, so we can pay back the money that we owe to the bank from the loan that we took, and then hopefully get the best truck and get all the good upgrades. It's been a short while since I had the good truck and stuff. That was on my other account of Steam that I had. I forgot the password and couldn't sign back into it. There was no way for me to get back into it, and after that I made a new Steam account, and then Euro Truck Simulator 2 was on offer, so I bought it, and then I thought, we're going to progress through it. And I don't know why I never made videos on this before. I never did, but I thought this time we will. And I've also opened up a playlist as well, so if you want to watch me progress from the beginning to the point of where we are right now, or to the point of the end when there's nothing left to do and we own absolutely everything, and then check out our playlist of Euro Truck Simulator 2. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment and share if you're able to. I appreciate everyone who can share it out, because it really does make a big difference. It really does help me a lot, so respect to you if you can do it. I know I'm hogging up the lanes here, but that's because I'm going a little bit fast and on a rainy day. I don't want to make too many sudden movements when it's really wet. I've got the weather conditions on 50%, so it does rain quite a lot. Of course, if you don't want the rain on, you can adjust it. And of course, I've got mine in pounds. You can have it in dollars, euros, and whatever else. You can always change that as well to whatever suits you. I'm not going to bother to stop at this location. We're a little bit over halfway of time. We do have to stop to sleep at some point, but I don't plan to do it just yet. And our fuel is a little bit over halfway, so we're looking good for the minute. I don't know where is this. Don't even know where this delivery's taken us, to be honest. I just picked the most expensive one and went with it. So this is a quick job as well. Although I own my own truck, sometimes I can't find jobs that offer good money or good distance, so I end up going back and doing another quick job. Or not that this is a quick job, but that's what it's called, quick job. And then this one offered me a lot more money than rather doing a job with my own vehicle, so I always look to see what offers more. Me doing a job in my vehicle, sometimes I get more, depending on the time, the day and stuff like that. Of course you can always sleep and stuff, but then that'll give you different options for different stuff as well, for different jobs available by going to sleep. I'm going to have to slow down here. Yeah. That's one thing I try not to do, is I try not to slow down unless really necessary, like sharp corners or traffic. Other than that, I do try and floor it as much as I can, and I do that so that way the video doesn't go on as long, and hopefully I can get there on time so we don't get a penalty and then lose money on the job as well. So I do it for 2 reasons. I'll take that middle lane. I feel like that truck's not moving that fast and we'll be stuck behind it. Gaining on it slowly. Always keep checking your mirrors. Helps you stay in lane. I think the hardest part about this game is trying to figure out what sensitivity works best for you. Which in the first and the second video that we did of this, you could see me adjusting different sensitivity settings for the trucks, and I think for some trucks it changes from one to the next. Like there is different types of sensitivity for different types of vehicle, I believe, because for my vehicle the sensitivity that we got on now is perfect, but for this one, look at that. Oh, we went up on some wheels there. We lifted the wheels up off the ground. So with this one, I just, instead of keep changing the settings, I just tap ever so lightly, rather than keeping my finger on it. Whereas if I would do that with my truck to turn, I'd keep my finger on left and right. This is just me tapping it ever so slightly. If I felt like it was too sensitive, and then I'd probably change it, take it down a little bit, but as long as I don't make too many sudden movements, then it's okay. I mean, I haven't tipped it yet. I say yet, there's always a first. When I very first started, my driving was really, really bad. Like really bad. It's definitely got a lot better. Far from a pro yet, but definitely has got better. He was moving at some speed. See, last time we mentioned it, we travelled, I said 800 miles left. We've really travelled some distance now. From 800 miles, and we now got 654 miles left to go. Again, I'm not going to sleep at this one either. Then maybe the next one. Get in that right hand lane. Off the accelerator there a little bit, off the throttle. Just because I don't know how sharp this bend is. Doesn't look too bad. Sometimes I use the whole road. If I slowed down a little bit and made the sensitivity lower, I probably would get around the corner of that a little bit better and not take up the whole entire road, but I don't mind. As long as there ain't no vehicles there, we're able to do it. There's another repair shop up in front. Bit of uphill as well. We don't like the uphill. These are nice when you go across bridges like this. They're nice like that. The view, different stuff all around. There you go, we've got some decent income there. 1,658 from our driver. Now we've got £94,129. We're definitely going to lose a bit of money because of course the bank is going to take money throughout this journey that we're taking, and I am going to have to find somewhere to sleep. Definitely the next place we can refuel and sleep. We're still over half a tank of fuel, so we're not too bad for that, but definitely need to get some rest. I can't even remember how many miles this one was. It was 1,000 and, well actually it said 990 something. And then when I started it, it was like it then come up saying 1,000 and something, so I don't know. But an average of around about 1,000 miles this journey. And that job that I did for 700 miles says what I've been doing. I did a job of 700 miles before this one. So I'm making a video and then I'm doing a job. And then I make another video, and then I do a job, so I'm missing one job out as I'm progressing through, because otherwise there'd be about 1 million videos of Euro Truck Simulator 2. There'd be too many. So yeah, as I'm doing one video, after that I'd try and get another long range in, and then come back for another video and show you how much we've leveled up and how much money we've earned and stuff like that. Okay, so I don't really, we're not, whoa. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Yeah, we're not in desperate need for fuel, but as we're here, we might as well get some. And we can get some shut-eye here as well. I'm probably going to be driving through the night by the looks of it, because we're about to come to midday. This part they have to do on the keyboard. I don't know why, but I can't figure out the buttons for the controller, so I do it on the keyboard. Wow, that was actually quite a bit of fuel there. 883, but luckily we don't have to pay for it. Stop here. Then we hit E, hit enter. We go to sleep, and then we'll be coming towards the night. There you go. Loan instalment of 4,984 was paid. So now we got 89,145 cash. So although I am paying pull out. Don't. Perfect. Yeah, although we are paying around about 5,000 of the loan back each time, we're still progressing forward. We're still earning some good money, and that's because I'm doing these really long ones, and doing these long drives is probably the best way to get the XP fast and maximise your cash as much as you possibly can. And obviously that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to maximise the XP and the cash. Probably went a little bit too fast there, if I'm honest. And there as well, I'm going to come off the throttle a little bit. Truck beside me, we're proper staying head to head to each other, using the hard shoulder a little bit as well. Gotta slow down. Again, that was another mistake. I was in the wrong lane. I was trying to get in front of that truck, but he was proper putting his foot down the same as I was. Just couldn't get in front of him. Alrighty, I think we are probably going to have to sleep again at some point before this journey ends, because we've now got 545 miles left to go, so we probably are going to have to sleep around about 100, maybe a little bit less-ish. We'll just see how far we can get. Maybe about 100 miles left. We might need to take another nap because we'll be too tired, but so I do a mission like this as recording, and then when I get to the end of the mission I sleep 3 times, so that way I'm paying off some more of my loan, and then I do another mission as not recording, and then when I get to the end of that job I sleep another 3 times, and then I come back on and make another video, and then we're sleeping throughout the video as well. So all the time we keep sleeping and we keep paying. We're gonna get it. Sorry, I was really concentrating there. That was a bit sharper than I thought. Yeah, although we keep jumping days forward, it's better because I just want to hurry up, pay that loan back, and then once we pay that loan back, we can then buy bigger garages, hire more people, get more vehicles, better vehicles, and all that kind of stuff. But until then, we just got to keep on doing these very long drives. At least I mean, you can do some of the short ones. Some of the short drives do offer some alright cash, but I'm just greedy. I always try and go for the maximum amount of XP and the maximum amount of cash as I can, and I prefer these long drives. The best thing to do for Euro Truck Simulator 2 and for American Truck Simulator as well, there is a radio station. There is actually live radio as well, so you can put some of the radio stations on and then start your nice long journey. Unfortunately, I can't do that throughout these videos as much as I would really like to, because then I probably wouldn't have to talk so much to make it not so boring, or seem not boring for you guys. I'm going to sit there, nod my head and smile and just enjoy the music, but if we did that, we'd be getting copyright, and we don't like copyright. So on that note, we are now under 500 miles left to go. Now I don't know about you guys, but to me that feels like that time has gone pretty fast. The amount of miles that we've covered within the time that we've had. So we're like 25 minutes in. 25 minutes into our recording, and we got 490 miles left. I think we've covered a lot of ground within the time of recording. I haven't had to stop too much as well. A few times for when cars are cutting me up a little bit, and one time for the fuel and the sleep. But other than that, I feel like we've been moving at a pretty good pace. This part here is going to slow us down a little bit. We're going to have to slow down because it's a slower zone. The cars there as well, and it's a little bit uphill. God, when I said slow down, I didn't think it'd slow down that bad. 16 miles an hour, come on, we can do a bit better than that. Now you can go faster than 56 miles an hour once you level up more and you get a better truck. You can I know you can definitely go faster than 56 miles an hour. That is when we'll get jobs done even quicker. And you can get up to around about 70, 80 miles an hour compared to 56. That's a big difference. The only thing is, the faster you go, the more at risk you are at tipping over, crashing, not stopping in time. So we get there faster, but then there's other things that could go wrong. We don't need to stop there, we don't need any fuel, we don't need to sleep. It says we are 9 hours. Of course that's not real time, it's in game time. It says we are 9 hours and 35 minutes away from our destination. .462 miles to go. So I'm using a controller, I mention it in most of the videos, just so that way in case you guys are like, what are you using? I'm playing on PC, but I'm using a Xbox Pro controller. I say Xbox Pro controller, it's just called a Pro controller. And you can pick them up for around about £13 on eBay, and you can pick them up for around about £17, £18 on Amazon. And it basically looks exactly the same as an Xbox controller, but they call it a Pro controller because you're able to use it for different devices. So you can connect it to your phone, you can use it for your PC like I am right now. You can also use it on your Switch, which I've tried that before. That works very well. Not a bad price. I did slow down there a little bit. I felt like that corner was a little bit too long for me to go the speed that I was going around there. It would have hit the barrier. The bend was too long. Well, at least it stopped raining for a bit anyway. It wouldn't surprise me if it ends up raining again throughout this. Normally it does. Right lane? I think so. Yeah. Oh, we better slow down. Oh. I was turning left then. Oh no, good freezer. I was turning left then, and it literally felt like it wasn't even turning. It felt like it weren't moving at all. That's our delivery time, Saturday, at 7:59. I think that's the time we got to be there. And the time is, the day is Friday, and it's 11:27 at night. So I definitely can. I probably could sleep one more time. I don't know. It would make it. I don't know if I'd be late. No, I think we'd be all right. I'm not sure how long it sleeps for. I don't really pay attention to it. I just go to sleep. I don't see how much it jumps forward. It jumps forward the time, but I don't know by how much. Concentration. Both mirrors. Making sure I'm not too close to his truck, or too close to the barrier. Well, that guy's giving it a bit of gas as well as I am. The whole road up here. Whoa. Had to come on the brakes there a little bit. I would have definitely hit the barrier if I didn't. So if I had better sensitivity for this truck, I could have carried on and I wouldn't have needed to slow down. But I don't want to change the sensitivity because it works perfect for the truck that I've already got. I think you just have to do that on this game, unfortunately. You just have to keep changing the sensitivity quite a bit because you need to... Oh, I don't know which way to go here. I'm going to stick with this one. Yeah, you got to change the sensitivity from truck to truck. I think it's different for every truck. At least it seems to be anyway. Yeah, I knew that turned off to the right there. And that's why I didn't want to be on the right hand side in case that other vehicle ended up turning right. And it did. Made the right choice to slow down. Not that I wanted to slow down, but if we don't slow down when needed, it can be bad. That's not bad. Definitely over halfway, a little more than halfway over, but we haven't put any damage on our vehicle yet, or our cargo, so that's good. Makes a change. I'm sure that will change. Now we've got to slow down here. This is where we've got to go across the border. But that'll be good because that'll shave off a bit of them miles. Well, more than a bit, it'll shave off a decent amount. We'll see how many miles it takes off. It says at the minute we got 347. Let's wait until I get a bit closer, then we'll keep an eye on it. See how many miles we got, and then see how many miles it shaves off by us getting on the boat. Slowed down there. The corner looked a bit sharp. So we're look for the barrier that is open, which is normally the third one. And here we haven't got to park really neat. We can just drive into it like that. Press enter. And then, oh, I didn't look to see how many miles we had. Cancel. Hold on. $344 miles. Then let's see how far we got to go now. See how many miles it shaved off. Now that's not bad. We had 344 down to 308, so that took off a decent amount. Saturday, 1:30 in the morning. We've got to be there at 7:56. God, we have absolutely floored it on this one as well, and yet we're only just about going to make it there on time, I think. I don't know if I got time to go to sleep. I think that'll make us run late, and then we'll get a penalty. Sleep's a little under halfway. We'll just see how far we can get. When it comes above halfway, that's when I got to keep looking at it, because otherwise it'll creep. Otherwise it'll creep up out of nowhere. And we don't want to be falling asleep at the wheel. That was kind of handy, them cars coming there. Otherwise I probably would have went on that side of the road rather than the side that I'm on right now. I would have been on the wrong side of the road, so it was probably good that they were there. Fuel, I'm pretty sure we do have enough fuel to get us all the way there, but if we see a garage and we're below halfway, then oh my gosh. Then I top it up. I thought that was going to give us some serious damage there. Oh, we got lucky. That weren't looking good. Unfortunately, we're going to have to slow down again up here. That's the only thing I don't like to do. Once we get up to speed, to then slow down again, because it takes a lot of time to try and build that speed back up to 56. Although it's not that fast, 56 miles an hour ain't that fast, but it does take a while to get that speed back again. Really slow down there. 16 miles an hour. Not much we can do about it. And now hopefully we got a nice stretch, hopefully. The ones that are uphill and sharp corners, they have to keep slowing down. That's so time consuming. If I'm not recording, I don't really care how long it takes. I'll happily sit there for a good hour plus, but when I'm recording I just try and get there as fast as I can without hopefully not crashing. crash, then we're just going to lose money. And again, I'm going to have to slow down here. It's unfortunate. Every time we get our speed back up, we have to slow back down again. Oh, this one's a tight one. Oh no, don't lag, don't lag. Oh my gosh. No, we didn't take damage, so that's all that counts. We're back on the motorway. Let's see if we can try and build our speed back up to try and shave off them miles. What we got left? 272. 272. Ooh. Shouldn't be a lot longer now. Whoa. I was paying attention to the other mirror. That almost cost us. There's so many things that can go wrong. To be so careful. I prefer the steering wheel on the left hand side. I've said it before. I'm from the UK and we have the steering wheel on the right hand side. I don't know, on this game I feel more comfortable driving with the steering wheel on the left rather than on the right. I don't know why that is, but I just do. The only thing that does seem a bit strange right now is that I'm driving on the left. Normally we drive on the right. That's the only thing that is a little bit strange to me at the minute. Yeah, that's good, he moved over. That gives us a bit more room. I don't like it when other vehicles are too close, especially at higher speed. If we crash, it'll be over. There's something flashing up in front. Something there flashing. What is that? Well, I think it's the shadow of the car. Yeah, it's the shadow where he's driving through the lights. It almost looked like there was something flashing, like a sign. Yeah, look. Where he's driving through the lights. Light shining on his vehicle, then not, and then is, then not. It actually looked like it was a sign doing that. I was going to say we're going to get stuck behind that one, but luckily he moved over. We need to be in the left-hand lane, because we're going to turn off here again. All these turnings, man. All these turnings. Slowing us down. I'm not going to bother to slow down on this one, because I know it's a little bit uphill, so we'll slow down a little bit anyway. We didn't too bad. 50 miles an hour. Don't worry, I kept my eye on the right hand mirror there up on the top to make sure that we didn't have any other vehicles coming. So to get those other mirrors up there, if you can hit one of the F buttons, I think it's F1, and it'll tell you different buttons do different things. But if you scroll through the F buttons from F1 to F12, you can put those mirrors on, and there's other things that you can change as well. Different camera views and stuff like that. I mention it in every video, but I do just in case somebody's never played this game or somebody's never seen one of our other videos by me explaining it, then that way that person will know. Just trying to give it a little bit of info. 225 miles left to our destination. Our sleep is over halfway. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think we are going to have to sleep, but then we're going to end up running late. He hit into me there. Luckily it didn't do any damage, but he rear-ended me. Here comes the rain. This don't help our situation. The speed. We've got to be a bit more cautious on the corners as we're going round. Recording, are we? 46 minutes, nearly 47. Yeah, some of the videos I'll make them go on for over an hour for those who do like the longer videos, and then some of them I would try and do for around about 30, 20, 30, 40-ish minutes, anywhere between 20 to 40-ish minutes. So if you want to watch some of the long ones, you can. I mean, if you're sitting there and you're watching the whole entire video, I appreciate you for doing it. I appreciate you watching. I mean, some people, as I said, some people do like the long ones. Personally, myself, as much as I do like scrolling sometimes, every now and again, I do like to just look for a really long video, and as long as it looks good, I mean, or entertaining, or some sort of information, or a game that I like, or something like that, and then I'll happily sit there and watch it for an hour plus, easy. Some people like the long videos, some don't. Yeah, can't please them all, can you? Cool. It's starting to get a bit dark near me now. That light ain't quite bright enough to lighten everything up. You can kind of see me. Kind of. I'm hitting. Oh my gosh, I was so lucky there weren't a barrier there. I thought there was. If there was a barrier there, I was hitting that. That's because I kept looking at my other screen, making sure the recording was good and stuff. I took my eyes off the road. Never take your eyes off the road, not even for a second like that. That could be devastating. There was a barrier there. Normally there is barriers like that, but that time there wasn't, and it was lucky. Because if there was, I would have been hitting into it, and it would have done some serious damage. Going as fast as the truck can go, just ram it into it. Yeah, not ideal. Using all of the lanes up. Not really bothered about it. I'm just trying to get there as quick as I can before he needs sleep. I think we might get away with it, you know. When we get there, he's definitely going to be really exhausted, but if we can get there before it turns red, to the point where he would fall asleep, as long as we can get there before that, we'll be able to find somewhere to sleep once we're there. Oh. And you can also do that, if you're new around here, you can also hit that subscribe button as well. Somebody just subscribed whilst we're recording. Let's go. Thank you, man. Who's that? Chris. Thank you, Chris. You might never watch this video, but thank you, bro. Probably subscribe for one of the other ones, I'm sure. Miles an hour. A little bit of uphill coming. That's going to slow us down. A little bit snaky road as well. This is why I don't really like vehicles going in front of me, because when they take up. Oh, we drifted there and we was on two wheels. We actually drifted. That's what I'm saying. The rain does make it more dangerous. I come off the throttle there and I was just tapping very lightly. I think that's probably the first time I've drifted in one of these trucks. Not the first time we've got it up on the wheels, just on one side. But we was up on the wheels and we was drifting. We're very lucky there. There's definitely been some close calls on this one. I've made a few mistakes here and there. But luckily we still haven't yet put damage, say yet, because although we got 144 miles to go, it could still be devastating. You never know. Oh, that was a good income. 2,600 and what? 33, I think that was. That's a decent amount. That puts us up to 91,000 cash now. 91,778 cash. That's decent, that. It's nice to see our cash flow keep going up slowly. Once we've done this job, it'll take us over 100,000, but then of course we'll end up sleeping and stuff. Then we'll be travelling to our next job, so we probably will go below the 100,000 again. But as long as I keep on trucking along, it'll be fine. Be able to pay that loan back and start upgrading things. Again, around that corner. Sometimes I don't always hit the brake, sometimes I just come off the throttle. Come off the throttle and just little light taps rather than holding my finger on it to turn. I'm going to turn off here. Coming off the throttle for a second. Back on throttle. All clear. That was definitely a longer corner than what I thought. Good job we managed to use the whole road though. Coming off the throttle a little bit. Oh, good freeze up. So there is somewhere to refuel here and somewhere to sleep, but if I sleep I'm going to be late, so I'm just trying to go for it, otherwise we know I'm going to be late. We're at 5:31 and we've got to be there Saturday. It is Saturday. 5:33 in the morning and we've got to be there at 7:52. I think we will make it as long as we don't go to sleep. If we go to sleep, we're going to be late. Going to keep on going as quick as I can. I think we'll be alright. The sleep is still not on the red yet. It's getting close, but the sleep isn't on the red, and we've still got like another 105 miles left to go. So I think we'll be alright. I think we'll make it without going to sleep. We just need to find somewhere to sleep when we get there. That's the only thing. That's alright. long as we keep moving at the pace that we are, and we don't have to stop too much, we'll actually make it early as well, rather than late. We'll make it definitely on time. Be a bit early. Not a lot, but we will be a bit early. To 6. Down that saying 6. 5 2. Well, that rain is coming down heavy, man. Oh, that car needs to hurry up. The car needs to hurry up. Slow down. I know my guy's going to end up getting tired. He's going to end up going, ooh, in a minute. He is going to end up yawning. And then that's when I get nervous. We'll fall asleep at the wheel, and then we'll end up taking tons of damage. And then that 1,000-mile drive would have been a complete waste. Yeah, it said 990 something odd miles, but then when I started, I think it was like 1,028 miles or something like that it was. I don't know how that works out. We'll see at the end, see how many miles it says. I'm pretty sure it says the 990 something, but that's still a long distance that I've travelled, and yet I haven't showed the whole entire journey as well. And yet we're at 57 minutes in as well, so that would have took us way over an hour, maybe like an hour and a half-ish. I will do some videos like that, about an hour and a half to nearly 2 hours, because some of them do go over 1,000 miles. The ones that are like 1,300-400 miles long, that will definitely take a good hour and a half plus. So we will make some longer ones, but we'll make some shorter ones as well. Fortunately there, we went really slow, because that was an uphill. My truck didn't like that. 34 mile an hour we dropped down to there. I mean, it probably wasn't a bad thing, because here we really needed to go slow round that one. We wouldn't have been able to go super fast around that. That's good, he moved over that way. Gives us that little bit more room. Again, I'm not going to bother to sleep, I'm just going to try and hope that we can get there. It says 6:34. God, we're really cutting this one fine, and I don't know why, because we have proper been going for, I mean, well actually I'll say we have been going proper fast. There has been some vehicles that has slowed us down. There has been some uphill as well and corners. So I guess it makes sense. Just, it seems like you just always have to absolutely floor it. But then you might not have to once you get better vehicles. Faster vehicles, and you can travel faster than 56 miles an hour. Of course you'll make it there a lot more earlier, which means then you can afford to slow down on those corners a little bit more, and on up hills you'll be able to drive uphill faster because you'll have a better truck. You won't slow down as much. I don't mind if it goes into the red zone of tired, just not until we're below 30 miles. I don't know how long the thing lasts. I can't remember until he falls asleep. When it's red, I know it doesn't last long. Until he falls asleep, I know it don't last long. So I'm going to try and get there, try and get under 20 miles before it goes red, and then we'll be safe, I think. Probably should have slowed down a little bit on this one. It's quite a wide corner, it's alright. Just goes on for longer. It's not very sharp, it's just wide. Literally continuously tapping. Oh, he started yawning. Oh no. It's not red yet though. We've got 29 miles to go. That was his first yawn. But it's not red. Come on, get below 20 miles before it goes red. I feel like 20 miles. I don't think he will fall asleep. I don't think anyway. I hope you don't. This one we really did cut it close. Now's the time. We definitely do not need to slow down unless very, very necessary. That's it. We really have to. Feel like I need to slow down. I'm gonna try and wing it. Oh gosh. Oh, we drifted a little bit. Luckily our vehicle didn't go up on its side though. 14 miles left to go. We're in the red zone. I'm really tired now. I can fall asleep at any point. I've really got to try and... We're almost there. Really got to try and get there fast. We're almost there. Unfortunately here, I'm going to have to slow down. Oh. There's nothing I could do there. I was going too fast and I know I was, but I'm just trying to do it before I actually fall asleep, or before, should I say, the game falls asleep. Say me, this is not real life. Well, I'm real, but I'm in the game. If you're getting tired, you should find a parking place to rest. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll definitely do that once we get to our destination coming up here. Probably slowed down a bit too much there. Hit the brake too hard. Wow. We made it. I'm not even going to park it because we're too tired. So I'm just going to go to skip. Here we go. And that should make us level up as well. Good XP. Good cash, 32,900. We leveled up. We almost got another level. So next time we come back, we'll be level 12, definitely. That's level 11. Might definitely be level 12 at least. So look, long distance is maximum, and then we've got the high value cargo. I'm going to keep on doing that one. So if we go to drive now, this will put us in our own vehicle, and then look at that, we can just go bang, go to sleep, and then loans paid. One installment, we got 119,000. Let's go to sleep again. Now we got 124,000. Our driver brought in £4,468. That's really good. Go to sleep again. Income 345 cash there. Okay, not so much on the second income, but that's all right. 124,000 cash. I mean, our money is building up slowly. So the next job I will probably do, if I look at quick jobs, look at that, there's one there that's 40,000, that one's 1,006 miles. I click on freight job and then click where I am. See, look, it's only offering 21,000 at this time. Full. I mean, that's not bad though. 21,000 for 595 miles. Right, so that's going to be it for this video. I will bring you guys back once we. I'm going to now do another job, and then yeah, I'm now going to do another job, and then once I do another job, I will complete it, and then I will come back, let you know if we tipped over or not, whether we made it there in one piece, and then yeah, we'll make another video. I'm just going to keep progressing through until we get to the end and we brought everything and we own everything. So if you guys want to see that as well, make sure you are subscribed. And it is a little bit hard for you guys to see me. Let me sit like this. There you go. Now you can actually see me quite. So now I've got dark in my place now. Here's North got dark. Anyway, hope you guys did enjoy this one. We catch you people again soon for some more funny games. I'm out. Peace.